Hey Scorpio, welcome to Soul Limbers. I hope everyone's having a fabulous month so far. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Andrea, and today we're talking about love. So what's going on in the love lives of the Scorpio? Comment below, guys. Let me know. I love reading your comments. I love reading your stories. It helps me connect with your energy, and I use that for future readings. And it also helps me get to better know who is on the other side of this camera, right? So I'll start off with drawing out a few cards to see what the overall energy is. And then we'll have a look and see at, what is going on? What are their thoughts? What are their feelings? What are they going to do about it? And finally, I'll draw a message from Spirit as to what your next best approach should be with this situation, if you choose to apply it and if it feels right for you, of course. So let's have a look and see. Who am I connecting with today, and how can I be of service to the beautiful Scorpio out there? What's the situation with Scorpio in love? What's going on with Scorpio in love? What do we need to know? What does Scorpio need to know right now? Okay. So it seems that the Scorpios I'm connecting with feel kind of defeated, I should say. Feel like the love that you deserve has been taken from you. Things didn't go as planned. There was a vision that the Scorpios that I'm connecting with had when it came to love, and maybe this particular love interest, but for whatever reason, you're currently feeling a little bit jaded, a little bit upset, a little bit angry about how your love life has panned out, what you got in return. You don't feel that it's fair, Scorpio. And the other thing is that you've learned some very, very valuable lessons when it comes to love and relationships. And you've grown so much wiser from your experience, let's say, with this love interest that brings you here today. And it's really caused you to disconnect, I feel, from your emotional space. It's really put a lid on your passion. And Scorpios are so unbelievably passionate and so deep. Their passion runs so unbelievably deep. It is their pulse. And for some reason, you feel disconnected from this right now, and it makes you feel disconnected from your own creativity. It makes you feel disconnected from who you really are, and you're trying to find your way back to yourself. It is a form of protection, making the best decision you need to so you can move forward with purpose, so you can achieve your goals, so you can achieve whatever your dreams are. And because of, how dissatisfied you are with what you've been given when it comes to love, you're choosing to kind of ignore that. Yet there is this underlying energy that I'm getting, that being nurtured, having that companionship, having those boyfriend, girlfriend, or relationship type of experiences is what really warms your heart. There may have been an offer that was made to you, or you may have made the offer. So flip it as you need to. It is a general reading, and it didn't make you really. It didn't get your motor running. So there is this element of, even though there are opportunities out there to start something in your love life, even if it has to do with this particular person, there is this element of dissatisfaction and emotional unfulfillment. And I feel that it has to do with that place of passion that you've kind of put a lid on because you feel hurt, you feel you need to protect your emotional space, and you feel that you need to make logical decisions that are going to move you forward into your future. Right, so let's break this down now, Scorpio, and let's dig a little bit deeper and have a look and see what this is about. One more card. Let's have a look and see. One more card. Okay. Now, you're focusing on the here and now and what brings you happiness and emotional fulfillment in the here and now. That's what I'm getting. And I'm also feeling that this has to do with those of you that have put an end to a relationship or a situation that is still very much alive within you. However, you're looking into the future. You may be feeling that there were some difficult decisions that needed to be made. That put you in a better position, even if it didn't feel right at the time. So right now I feel that you're letting go of a potential, of a perception of having love with a particular person in a particular way. So this could have to do with your belief of how things should go in a relationship with a particular person, and you can see that this is not going to happen. It is not what you envision is not something that can be manifested when it comes to this person, because they are on a different level. They bring their own energy to the relationship, and you may not align in certain areas. However, it is with a heavy heart that you might be letting that go, for example, right? All right, let me just pull out some more cards for you. Yeah, I feel that even though, like I said, flip the energy as you need to, but even though you had someone that was extremely, extremely loyal, there was an opportunity here to really take this to the next level. There was something that was missing from this that made you hold back. This person may have wanted, or you may have wanted to settle down, to really, really start a family, to really build, if not a family, then building a life together, and something just did not sit right, and that they withdrew, that they held back from taking it to the next level. There was something that was off about this, and this could have been, like I said, you were ready for it, but they just did not seem to want to make it a priority. They didn't want to take it to that next level. There was always a reason why they really wanted to slow things down, or you may have wanted to slow things down. Okay, so you may have wanted to really co-create with this person. There is this opportunity. No, that's not what I'm getting. What I'm getting is the reason why you were holding back is because you could see that what you wanted to co-create, what your goals were and what your dreams were, may not have been supported. And even though there was a lot of love, or they may have felt that way as well. So even though there was a lot of love or there was a lot of loyalty, there wasn't that inspiration and that motivation. It just, it was one of those things where things were ticking along just as they should, but it didn't really rock your world, or it didn't really rock their world. And this is what really held them back. And eventually, it seems like they withdrew their energy, or you withdrew yours, knowing that it wasn't going to go anywhere. But we do have a matching pair here. You feel that there was so much potential to make this work, Scorpio. And they don't think that they have what it takes to give you what it is that you want. They are on a different path. That's what they're feeling. There is something here that they needed, or that there is an ingredient that they can't quite put their finger on that was missing from this recipe at this time. And maybe space is what's needed to identify what that is and bring it to the relationship. There are still things I feel that haven't been told here, Scorpio, and this is why there is this element of not being able to release this, not being able to let it go and move into the future, and really embrace, just close off a cycle, close off a relationship, or it could even be close off, allow for vulnerability to take place, to make a deeper connection on a heart space, to take it to the next level. Okay, so this is about not being really upfront and open about what is going on, what the underlying intention is here, what the true feeling is. What we say, is it what we want them to hear, or is it what is truly going on inside of us? Is it that we want to maintain and sustain this, so we haven't been open and honest about what our true desires are and what we want from that relationship? Or is it to make sure we don't scare them away? Are we only saying things to ensure that we keep them close to us? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. And this is about there is that objective truth of what the real situation is, and having that heartfelt conversation, honest conversation about who you truly are and what you really want, so that you can uncover if the two of you really do share this. And I feel that this opportunity is going to come about. Now, some of you may not want to have that true conversation, with that objective truth, because there is fear that if you have it, then it takes away that possibility that it could, it takes away the possibility that this could further advance. But it does seem that I feel that there is going to come an opportunity, if it hasn't already come, where you are going to be able to really speak from your heart about what you dreamed of, how you saw this relationship, or how, and them as well, what they envisioned for the two of you. It's going to be it is going to be an honest conversation. You guys are going to connect on that heart space, on that level, the way you once did. it feels like right now things are a little bit icy, but when you do, you may feel that you can put certain things behind you and move into a calmer place where there are not so many questions, not so many what ifs, not so many, what are they thinking? It's going to answer a lot of those questions for you. A lot of secrets will come to the surface. And the lines of communication are really going to open. There are a lot of things that you don't know. And I feel that, in time taken apart, the two of you may discover certain things about each other. Or you might discover certain things about each other that you couldn't see before because you were in it. Whereas when you take that objective point of view and you see things for what they truly are, in all honesty, you realize that you were carrying the burden of what a potential relationship could be like based on what you thought was happening here and not the truth. Both of you seem to have been holding back. Yeah. Yeah, so for some of you out there, I feel this had to do with finally making that decision of taking it to the next level and maybe having a family. Really settling down and having a family. And the reality that this was a time where they really started to retreat was very, very hurtful. Or vice versa. Maybe they asked for you to settle down and have a family and there was something that was really holding you back. And it did come with great disappointment on both sides. It seems like they weren't willing to wait and you weren't willing to give. Just totally different, on two totally different paths at this time only. So if this reading resonates, guys, please do reach out. I'd love to do a personal reading for you. And if you want to come bring this together, how you can work with that energy to really bring it together and make it a priority for them or you. Or if you wanted to move forward, how to really release this and accept love and receive love in a way that you're ready to receive it. So let's draw out a message and see what Spirit's guidance is for you when it comes to this. The message I'm getting, Scorpio, is they just weren't ready. Or you just weren't ready. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including yours. And I feel that when you are open and honest and authentic about the truth be told, okay, really the honest truth about how you're feeling, it is going to set you free. It will give you the clarity, even if it's painful, but it will definitely set you free. And if it's meant to come back together, it will allow for that deep soul connection to take place, that emotional connection to take place, that will bring this connection so much closer together so you can continue to co-create. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings, Scorpio. Bye.